Hi everybody, it's Dr. Nick here from my dojo in Mallorca, Chief Instructor of Kona Karate, the Scientific Club. And today we're going to devote the whole session to the hook punch. Now, hook punch is a brilliant, brilliant punch. It's not a karate punch, it's a boxing punch. Right? And it's better than all the karate punches, to be perfectly honest. Now, some people say it's the hardest punch possible a human body can throw. Some people say this one is. I don't care. What's the best for you? Right? But the hook punch is a wonderful, wonderful punch. It's the one that Henry Cooper knocked Muhammad Ali out with. Right? It's a marvellous punch. Now, I did a lot of research into this when I was first teaching it years ago. I had to go to boxing clubs to teach me to do it myself. And I've gone on YouTube a lot and looked at all the videos. Now, there's all these marvellous boxers and boxing trainers teaching you how to do hook punch, and they're doing it absolutely superb. And they're all teaching it completely and utterly wrong. I haven't found one person who's teaching it correctly. Now, as I said, they're doing it better than me, but they're teaching it wrongly. So let's teach it properly. Right? This punch here. Now, I don't care whether you do it the British way, the American way, whatever. I don't care. What's best for you? That's what matters, right? But let's run through the basics. What they'll do is tell you to lift the elbow up and punch round. Okay? Lift and punch round. This is one movement. Lift and punch round. This is correct. Well, what they all do is say up and then it's across there. It's across there. No, 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 no. That won't work. I promise you it won't. Now, last week, in the previous video, we showed you how the force of everything, from two planets colliding to a bullet to you punching, comes from two things. Jessica, on. Right? Newton's second law. Show off.
Force equals mass times acceleration.
Right, that's it. Go away. Right? Force, the force of the punch, is determined by the mass, that's the body weight for you, times the acceleration, that means speed. So if that is a fact, and I trust me on this, right, then all you're doing, if you're pushing the punch, is using the weight of that multiplied by the speed. It wouldn't like the skin of a rice pudding. The whole point of hook punch, it's done with the whole body. The whole body. This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. Yes? Now, you lift and punch are the same thing. You don't lift and push. Not push. Lift and swing. It's done with the back foot. This bloke's gone mad. What's he talking about? You do it with the back foot. You lift and now you punch with the back foot. It doesn't go far. It only goes a little way, and you swing your whole bottom behind it. One way to practice this, right, is this move here. You totally relax your body. The minute you put muscles behind it, then what you'll do is slow the punch up. Now the whole body is swinging like this. Now we're going to do the hook punch here. Watch this hook punch here. It's hey, that's the punch. One. It's hey, that's the punch. It's hey. Now, as you do it, I urge you to lift that there, because he'll take you with a jab. If you don't, right, he'll take you with the jab. But look what I'm doing. I'm throwing the whole body weight behind the punch. Now, you'll all think that's okay. But then you'll find you'll do that one much better. Now, this is great, right? This is a wonderful punch. The problem is, you'll never score with it, unless you've already knocked him out and he's good. Then you can get him. Let's borrow Jessica, right? Now, put your hand behind your back. I'm going to punch you with this fist. I'm really going to try, so get out the way. Yes, don't stand there smiling at me. Right? This one, I might be able to get her with. It's what Henry Cooper did to the fastest boxer I've ever seen, Muhammad Ali. Right? He didn't get him with this one. Watch. It's there. It's so easy to duck. There. This is pointless, except... Thank you, sweetheart. Right? Except you don't want to build up one arm and not the other. Right? You don't want one big on one, so you always train both like this. Your hitting plane is those two knuckles there. Right? Be careful when you're training instructors. They will do that. They can. You want this hitting plane there, because that is pretty strong to there. We'll do this another time. There's lots of little shock absorbers in there, called bursas, But this is pretty strong, so you're hitting with quite a lot behind it like this. It's not too flexible. Now, there is a boxer, as you probably know, called Razor Ruddock. Now, Razor Ruddock has a move called the smash. What it is a right hook, and it's from here. This is total and absolutely insanity. I hope he's not on holiday in Mallorca at the moment, because he might drop in tomorrow. All right, but he comes down from here. He comes down from here, and it's whah, and that's you finished. Right? Now, you can try that. I don't recommend it because it's so easy to get knocked out. But you come round right from here, it's the same thing. And the reason it is so devastating is because he's doing exactly what I've just told you to do. He's putting his whole body weight behind it there. Right? This makes it a devastating punch, but a very, very dangerous one. It's worth watching. A 10-minute video on YouTube about it, and it's quite interesting to watch, and I'm sitting there thinking, I wish I could do that. The other thing to think about with this, when you've got this right, like this, it's also what we call a reduced radius punch. It's a circle there, yeah, it's a circle there, but not quite, because what you're supposed to do to catapult this fist into the side of his head, you reduce the radius here. The radius actually reduces. So it's not just reaching there, it's coming in as well. It's coming in. You pull it in. This will catapult the fist to the side of his head. Devastatingly. Yes? Towards it. You've got that thump there that brings it in there. Okay? Get the punch right first, and then think about reducing the radius. There's something else we can do, but I'm going to do that in the next couple of weeks when I do a 3-inch punch. Right? Because you make this punch even more devastating. Okay? That's all I've got to say on hook punch. I hope you enjoy the video. Leave some remarks if you do. If you don't leave any remarks. And I hope you look out for the next one. Thank you very much. See you next week.